Hello fellow Helldivers, Thornton here, and as you know, we vanquished the Illuminate just a little more than a week ago with the defense of Super Earth. But that being said, it looks like they're poised for a return, and with it, they're going to bring more firepower than ever. We're going to go over all of that, but also, if you don't like, comment, subscribe, managed democracy might fall, so don't forget to do that. But let's jump into today's topic. Well, Helldivers, congratulations is in order. We just completed the most recent MO against the automatons. Reconstruction efforts across Super Earth have begun. Wreckage and Visage are actually being cleared by hardworking groups of fortunate citizens selected for the honor of restoring Super Earth to glory. Now, all that being said, as we've been taking down the automatons, and I'm sure we're going to take down the Terminids more, it does appear that the Illuminate have receded, but they always return. They, no matter what, will come back with a fighting force, and according to Iron Sights, it looks like there's going to be a lot more enemy units, and it's going to get a lot more difficult. So let's see what else the Illuminate have in store for their inevitable return and what we are going to do to absolutely crush them into the ground. We do know that there are talks about upcoming dark fluid harvesters. It's going to be a new mission type. Looks like we're going to be getting some new enemy type alongside with that, which is pretty exciting. Now, as I said, we know about the dark fluid harvesters from leaks and data mines, and well, the Helldivers Discord has decided that they will no longer allow any leaks or data mine information inside of it. Baskinator said links that contain data mine info have to be treated in this channel like they are in the rest of the server. You're welcome to make this content, but the links can't be pinned here, can't be shared, debated in chat. You can always put the links in your profile or share them in DMs with one another, and I think that's pretty fair. There's tons of YouTube channels that cover data mine information like myself, and there's other ways to go ahead and glean that information, and most people in the Helldivers Discord don't actually want to see that content, so it's completely fair that they're going ahead and doing that route. Now, along with that, with this new MO, one of the devs actually said we want to be more generous with players not actively playing the game or choosing to play their own way, but I reckon there's a deeper problem where we need better encouragement for players participating with the MOs. Having 100% participation means the MOs will always be one though, and that introduces other issues. So it's pretty interesting. There's been talk about like maybe super credits being given to players that do the MOs exclusively, but again, like that dev said, if everyone just focuses on the MO instead of just having fun and playing the game they want, well, it's unlikely we'll ever lose an MO unless it's a story narrative one that's designed to be that way. Along with that, Shams actually talked about a new armor progression system. He said, personally, I'd like to see a total rework of armor passives and tie it to a fun progression system. Anything really. I mean, I don't think we need to go bananas with plate systems and stuff, but we can do so much more. All personal opinions, of course. I don't go anywhere near design besides actually sitting next to them, and it'd be great to see more progression systems. We've covered this on this channel as well before. There's a bunch of different armor variants that Iron Sights has shown us that are going to come to the game possibly in the near future, and it would just be nice to have ways to go ahead and progress, like, you know, the tier 6 ship upgrades, which we've been waiting for a very long time. Not to mention, we do desperately need more enemy danger types. There was the whole Gloom expedition we did recently where we went in, we got the brand new Gloom hunters that were a brand new thing. We saw this image of a Bile Titan with some extra limbs, but we never got any information on it or never saw anything further with it. And Helldivers 1, the original game, had a bunch of cool boss battles, from Hive Lord to the automatons having their own section, and even the Illuminate. Now, the Hive Lord is still probably the first one coming in, especially with the Gloom and where we've been going in with that, but we don't know when we're going to be going back into the Gloom, unfortunately. I do think we are going to get the brand new Illuminate variants, which we've covered on this channel before. I'll go ahead and actually play the entire list of the upcoming enemy Illuminate types in case you haven't seen it before, because it would mean that we get to see a lot new enemy variation in that sector. There are new intel leaks from shadowy corners of the web. Sources are classified, but also known as data miner extraordinaire Iron Sights. We're gonna have to run into the tier 2 tripods, which look like something from War of the Worlds. They're hulking aberrations from the Super Earth Defense Force, and they will lumber onto the battlefield alongside the tier 1. The tier 2, however, have enhanced armor, which will allow them to shrug off what would cripple a standard tripod. These Iron Sentinels are rumored to possess the devastating Death Ball ability, a concentrated energy blast capable of vaporizing entire squads, and thanks to what Iron Sights has told us, when they die, they will explode, taking us with them if we are too close to the downed enemy. But the Illuminate are not just a technologically advanced army. There are leaks that reveal a sinister undercurrent of sorcery. Illuminate adepts can stalk the battlefield. They look like this right here, and apparently they will be wielding arcane energies that warp reality itself. I'm really digging the Warhammer 40k like chaos thing going on here. Anyways, their very presence disrupts friendly electronics, while blasts of crackling eldritch energy sears flesh and metal alike. Even more disturbing are the Illuminate mages, shrouded figures who command legions of lesser demons and otherworldly beings ripped from the fabric of your nightmares. Compared to the automatons Titans and the Terminids, this is something completely outside of our normal elements of warfare, at least that we've experienced so far. And the coming conflict with the Illuminate is going to demand a new breed of Helldiver. Our standard arsenal honed against the predictable tactics of the bugs and the bots may not suffice, and we're going to need some new war bonds and gear to deal with it. New weapon systems are rumored to be in development. Now, we do know that there are going to be many more enemy types coming in, and one of them is going to be the illusionist that you can see right here. And Iron Sight actually let us know that in fights they are going to be pretty difficult, but they're also going to have a very special death effect. The explosion that occurs upon the death of an illusionist now has sound, and I'll go ahead and play the clip right here. So as you can see, even when we go ahead and fight these guys, it's going to be a little bit difficult because if they go down, well, we've got to get away pretty quickly. Along with that, with the Illuminate, there's going to be something that comes into play in terms of mission objectives, such as the Dark Fluid status effect. Dark Fluid is, something with Meridia Black Hole that, there's a lot going on with it. But he did let us know that recently updated status effect caused by the Dark Fluid attacks. It has a hallucinogenic effect, but he's not sure if it's working right now. The effect seems unfinished. There's also a Dark Fluid pull status effect that is also not working, but I'll go ahead and play the gameplay clip right here. We are going to be getting some new gameplay of some new weapons. You might have seen there was a variant of a Jar 5 Toxin I showed the other day, which is going to be part of the weapon customization / new weapons. And Iron Sights again showed us a brand new Jar 5 Dominator, which is a Thermite variant. So once again, we're getting more customization options there. He did want to let us know that this is not finished. The fire effect may be a placeholder for Thermite, which means it will deal more damage upon release. And I'll go ahead and play the gameplay clip right here. We get a lot of insight into how it's going to work. Let me know down below, what are your guys' thoughts on the Illuminate returning and what kind of firepower they'll bring back. Also, don't forget to check out this video right here where I cover more Helldivers news on the daily. And until next time, everyone, thanks for stopping by. Keep spreading managed democracy.